Um, this is probably a blunt way to put this, but what hasn't worked out for you? I mean, you look like you're doing great out here. Why do you think you didn't get more opportunities in the last couple of years in the NFL?
Shoot, I don't know. I mean, it's just the way there's so many players cycling through sometimes you don't get the look you always want to, but it's just about staying ready, and then whenever the op does come, just all the work that you put in, hopefully it comes to light, and you just go out there and get to do your thing and show the coaches that you are ready and you can play with the best of the best.
Are you happy with what you're showing out here?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like I'm in the groove somewhat. Still trying to find it, and then still trying to pick up the plays. Still a little frazzled a little bit, but doing really good with it. Trying to spend some extra time with the coaches and trying to get them down.
Had you, in between the last time you were in a camp, had you had how many NFL tryouts, auditions, rookie minicamp workouts? Have you had many opportunities yet?
Not a lot. Since with the Colts, my last preseason a couple of years back, I've had to probably say 3 workouts with teams. I've been in the USFL 1 year, and then this past season got to do the UFL with my older brother Kai, and it was awesome getting to play by his side. And so yeah, not too much experience, but enough experience to be ready and for when the opportunity does come.
You think that most recent opportunity kind of led to this one? What kind of got you on the same thread? What do you think?
I think so, honestly. I did a lot more on special teams work over there, and I felt like I put my best film out there on special teams, showing I could make tackles, showing I could stay in the box on punts and block some of the bigger guys, and then go out with some of the speedsters and beat them and make some tackles. So I think coaches were able to see the opportunity that I am a bigger body that I'm able to do more than just catch a ball.
Is your brother Kai also a receiver?
He's a safety, so going against a battle against him every day was an opportunity of a lifetime, let me tell you. I got to watch that guy be a superstar all growing up, and then finally getting to battle that superstar. Woo! It was a lot of smack talk in practices, a lot of me winning, I hope he doesn't see this, but yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, but it was super fun out there. Yeah, Kai's a safety. He's more, him and my older brother Isaiah, more the defensive guys. They want to hit. I'll hit you, but obviously I want I want to finesse a little bit more.
Did he give you an extra one in practice?
Oh my gosh, all the time. All the time. I'm probably blocking a corner and the play's the other way, and he's just sprinting across, just come and headbutt me real quick.
It's like the dream to get one on your big brother,
Oh my goodness. I was hoping that we could have been on opposite teams so I could have scored on a real touchdown. That would have been awesome. But, doing it in practice was pretty cool too. So I got some film from the practices I got on him.
So when you're going through this, I mean, a couple years, waiting for your opportunity, to get to the point where you want to give up on it, how do you hold on to that dream that takes land in the NFL?
I have older siblings that have gone through a process similar. Kai was an undrafted free agent, spent 7 years in the league bouncing around, and taking notes from him, listening to him, helped keep my head in it, keep my heart in it when times aren't feeling like it's going your way and you feel like giving up. I was able to hear great advice from him, and then having family that was very supportive, and then coming out this last year and seeing what my younger brother Puka was able to do really just gave me bursts of energy and of life and the love for the game again, and finding and seeing that, and I'm like, I taught that kid everything he knows. I could do it too, so just keep going with it. So yeah, there was a lot of ups and downs, but I had a very strong support system that helped kept me pushing.
Your off days aligned at all so you can see Puka while you're out here?
I did. Mom came out here for his preseason game, and so I got a quick second to go and grab dinner with him and Mom, and our cousin Maris too on the Cowboys came out to dinner with us, and just it's good to see family. It's always a nice time to step away, forget about everything, just see loved ones and just laugh and love. It was awesome.
I was going to ask you, you just said about Puka. I mean, the season he had inspired you?
It inspired me, and not even just being a receiver, of just all the hard work he's put in, and that I felt like I've always put in, and seeing that it does come to light no matter where the coaches projected or scouts projected you to be. It's just you put in the work, the cream will rise to the top, and it's just always going to work out for you in the end.
Did he even surprise you a little bit? I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure. I think he surprised the whole family. Like just like we knew the kid was really good. I mean, I've seen it his whole life, but to come out and honestly set records and do that in such a big league against great competitors, and do that week in and out, and stay healthy enough to play all games, it was freaking. It was a movie for us to be there, sit back and watch him do what he does.
You mentioned being able to show them what you can do blocking and tackling and special teams. Have you changed your physicality at all from when you first entered the league to now? Did you decide to bulk up or get stronger or anything?
100%. After seeing also what Puka did besides just catching a lot of motions, going to enter and inserting and blocking, coming down into the box and blocking big guys, I knew I had to, from my first years entering to now, I had to be more physical. I had to bring out some of the older brother mentality and like back in the day in the backyard football, and just be more of a dog and have the mindset of like I'm willing to take on anybody, no matter if it's O-line or if it's middle linebackers, D-line, or the secondary in the back. What
was your weight in Colts camp versus now?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Your weight in, like when you were in Colts camp versus now, has that changed much?
It has changed. I think I was a bit lighter. I'm still a bit lighter right now. When I was out in the UFL, I was a lot bigger. I just been running around with Puka and stuff, and he was slimming down, so I started slimming down a little bit. So I got to bulk up a little bit. But yeah, my physique has gotten a lot bigger for sure.
Well, you guys are obviously different players, but do you think Puka's success at all, like maybe caused teams to take another look at you,
Shoot, maybe they were able to go back and see some tape from college. I did a lot more blocking in college too, so I've always taken a big pride in blocking. So maybe they were able to see that, like, hey, this kid is actually willing to do some blocking for us, and unlike some other receivers, but like our receiver group's been really good with blocking. They've installed a great job with our coaching of picking up the run system to help our running backs get open. So it's been awesome actually being part of this and seeing our receivers do what we do.
And then from the gap between the Colts and now, I know you had like stints in the developmental league, but like were you able to focus on football the whole time, or did you have to like take up other jobs?
Oh yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff. I worked at a little restaurant for a quick second, Italian restaurant down in Provo, Utah. I was working with some friends at his warehouse, helping him with his business. I've done some flooring, so I was doing some construction work. I was doing a bunch of other stuff alongside of training, so it was fun. It was taking me everywhere.
So does that make it cooler to be here? And
100%. Before UFL season, I was just traveling out of my car, going to see the states and stuff, and then finding a trainer wherever state I was in, and so then got to do the UFL and do my thing and make that team. And then I was going to travel again. I was out here with Puka for a quick second, went to go travel a little bit while I was training, and then got called up from the Saints. And I was like, oh wow, just everywhere life is taking me. It's been crazy.
Did you have any for that tour? Did you map it out at that time, or was it just kind of spontaneous?
Yeah, just wherever I'm feeling. I went to Yellowstone. I drove up to Big Sur, and then just going through there, I met some people, and they were just telling me more places to visit, and so I was like, all right, shoot, I'm going to go shoot for that spot next, and just drove out there, camp in my car a little bit, get a hotel, shower up. It was awesome. I was living the life I felt like.
Where were you?
I was literally probably driving along the whole West Coast. I drove, the furthest out east was out to Atlanta for a couple of days. It was very different out there. It was awesome, and then came back. Probably made it out to like 8 or 9 states.
So how many do you have left?
Oh, frick, a lot. I'm trying to get to them all. I really want to go to Niagara Falls, so I think that would be awesome.
Do football games count? Like, is the state checked off?
Sort of. I only get a day. If I could get 2 days, then I could go see something out there, and then I'd check it off. But now, football, it's such a quick trip.
Where were you when you got the call?
Luckily, I was out here with Puka. Puka and Cooper Kupp were letting me the opportunity to come out and train with those guys, and so I was out here with them running around before they went into camp.
Did they train with the trainer in LA, or they were just?
They have a trainer. We were showing up at Coop's spot in the morning. Puka was throwing up, not me. I was solid running out there. I wouldn't throw up on Coop's lawn. It's not me.
How are you and Puka different? How are you the same? How would you compare your younger brother?
Physicalities, I think we're very the same, and it's just maybe he seems a little bit more sturdy and more physical, but I feel like I have the same physicality as him. He might be just a bit more attention to detail. I'm still trying to get that part and like being more disciplined in some of the rules that our coaches entail for us and stuff. Puka's always been a really detailed guy with just everything he does in his life, and then onto the field too. So I've been trying to take a lot from him with that, and just trying to be a lot more disciplined and following his way in that.
Who's the fastest sibling?
Oh my goodness. I believe it's me. We were walking to In-N-Out the other week, and we hit an alley, and out of nowhere, Puka was like, 3, 2, 1, race. Ooh, we started taking off. I think I didn't see him behind me. I didn't see him in front of me. I don't know if he was beside me. So it's like, he said we were even. I always believed I'm the fastest. We're going to have to race again. We're going to have to get all the siblings, because I got so many. We're going to have to get them all lined up and get 20, 30-yard dash in. It'll be fun.
How many siblings you got playing ball?
Shoot. We have the youngest, Tay, just started his freshman year at BYU. He's also a receiver. My one of the older brothers, Kai, he's still playing. He was the one in the league bouncing around 7 years. He's in the UFL right now. I had an older brother, Isaiah, who's a defensive end. My oldest brother, Justin, he was a basketball, volleyball player. He was more soft. My sister was a basketball player. She was really the hardest one of us all. She used to bully us. But yeah, there's a lot of it. We all play sports. Yeah. Kai is still the more active one, the oldest out of the older group, and then me, the next one, still playing, and then the 2 younger ones.
How many of there are you?
6 boys, 1 girl. Yeah.
Do y'all have backyard games?
Oh, big parties back there. Fights, parties, you name it. We had a trampoline, no grass, just straight dirt and rocks. And we had no shield for the trampoline. And so we were all jumping all the time. My brother would shove you off, head first into the rocks, waking up bloodied everywhere, right back onto the trampoline, having a great time. So it was a blast.
The 2 younger ones, so the other one's not even to college yet?
He just started his freshman year at BYU.
And then
Puka's younger than me.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, sorry. And then Tay.
And was it cool to end up in an offense with Taysom Hill and Jamal Williams?
Come on, some BYU legends. We got some Dallin Holker. He was there for a little bit. I played with Dallin before he left. And then I got my other cousin, Nephi Sewell, over here too. And so it was a nice relieving, like stress reliever, coming here and knowing some people to help me out a little bit and just feel more relaxed and feel at home.
When you say cousin, is that actual cousin or just?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, the Sewells, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it.
Yeah, it's
Another
awesome.
football family.
Yeah, and I got to play with Nephi at Utah when he transferred over there too, so it's awesome. I got some U boys and some Cougars, showing the love of both sides.
Little brotherhood with Samoan background.
Yeah, Samoan. I met my Samoan brother Tali.
Right.
Yeah, and so me and him been kicking it. I've been telling him when we get the time, we got to get the bucket, get a little mix going on between me, him, and Nephi.
You're not the only brother wide receiver on this roster too. Have you talked to Ecomenius at all?
We've been. He started coming out a little bit more. He's been. Yeah, but I've got to see him. We've been talking and joking around a little bit more. I've finally put it together that him and friggin' and Ra are brothers, and I was like, that makes sense actually. And so now I gotta bring that joke up and start connecting with him on brotherly loves.
Awesome. Is Louisiana going to be a new state for you next week?
What'd you say?
Is Louisiana going to be a new state for you next week?
I was there way younger once for AAU Nationals basketball. I didn't get to explore it, so basically, yeah, I'm excited for this. The humidity, everyone's telling me about it. I'm going to love it.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You have a good one.